happy to join with you today in what will go down in history as the greatest demonstration for freedom in the history of our nation.
Federal agents sent to restore order in Portland have poured petrol on disorder. The election fast approaching. Some say this is about winning votes. Meanwhile, protesters here prepare for another night of battle.
50 years ago, a great American in whose symbolic shadow we stand today signed the Emancipation Proclamation.
Pepper spray, readiness!
This momentous decree came as a great beacon light of hope to millions of Negro slaves. Who had been seared in the flames of withering injustice. It came as a joyous daybreak to end the long night of their captivity.
Biden's record in the Senate actually reflects very racist legislation.
But 100 years later, the Negro still is not free.
Get out of the way! Get out of the way! You setting fires in the street? No, that's violent. Okay? That's violent. Get out
100
of the way.
years later, the Negro lives on a lonely island of poverty.
We have this notion that somehow if you're poor, you cannot do it. Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
This nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal.
Our priority will be Black, Latino, Asian, and Native American-owned small businesses, women-owned businesses.
I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream.
The president chose to assign responsibility for the violence that broke out in the past 24 hours, singling out the predominantly left-wing anti-fascist movement known as Antifa.
Do you think this violence is undermining your cause?
Unfortunately, you gotta make noise.
My 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
If you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
It was hurtful to hear you talk about the reputations of 2 United States senators who built their reputations and career on the segregation of race in this country.
One day right there in Alabama, little black boys and black girls will be able to join hands with little white boys and white girls as sisters and brothers. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day every valley shall be exalted. Every hill and mountain shall be made low, the rough places will be made plain, and the crooked places will be made straight, and the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together. This is our hope. This is a faith that I go back to the South with. With this faith, we will be able to hew out of the mountain of despair a stone of hope. With this faith, we will be able to transform the jangling discords of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood. With this faith, we will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, to stand up for freedom together, knowing that we will